Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Just recording back again, and this is it. AFL season year 2 of the Cincinnati Slash franchise comes to an end right here and right now. So we're going to be taking a look at our opponent. The opponent for this week is going to be the Chicago Rush, one of the best AFL teams to ever come out of the AFL. They always seem to have a good team. And at both teams being at 14-4, it's going to be an interesting matchup for certain. Let's take a look at the rosters. The one thing that's definitely going to hurt the Rush in this one is they've got a few guys that are out. Their offensive specialist, Casper, is going to be out for this one, as well as John Moyer, the O-lineman. He's going to be in a lot of trouble. Frank Moore probable for this game, so we'll be looking to see if he will actually show up for the game. As we take a look, one of the league-leading quarterbacks in this one, Matt DeRozio, is going to be in action here. 94 overall, definitely going to be the guy that's going to be one we have to beat. With Casper out, Zach Wicks is going to be taking over as offensive specialist, as we'll be seeing how well we can do against him. Jeremy Nertle is going to be doing his best to defend the football. 37 is going to be a problem for us. DeJuan Alfonso will be the backup specialist, with Russell Shaw backing him up if need be. With John Moyer out, the O-line, D-line for the Rush is going to be a little handicapped. Tony Smith will have to take over for Moyer with him out. And with E.J. Burt lead things on the other side, he definitely feel the pressure of this one. Curtis Eason will fill in the role if need be. With Frank Moore probable in this game, they may be looking to DJ Blaseth to be able to stop the rush up the middle. Matt Kissinger is going to be the guy that's going to be running the football and playing linebacker back there for the Rush, as Mike Mills will be the backup if need be. Etu Molden, wide receiver linebacker, will be the other side. He's a very good receiver and linebacker for them. Chris Kern could be in action today if needed. Bobby Scipio is going to be the wide receiver D-back. He'll be a problem for certain, as Dennison Robinson is going to be the other one there, with Woody Dantzler coming in if need be. And with Dan France kicking back there, it should be a high-scoring game one way or the other. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Arena Bowl. The Chicago Rush facing the Cincinnati Slash for all the marbles. Every bit of our work this season has come down to this. Let's see what happens. And here we go. Arena Bowl 21 here in New Orleans, Louisiana. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The visiting team for this game, the Chicago Rush, coming in to make their debut in this one, as they'll be wearing the white of the away team. Now the Cincinnati Slash. This team had a very horrible start to the game, but Dan Russell leading his guys out there, and they are ready to play their first Arena Bowl in franchise history. These guys are ready to play. Look at them. The intensity between these teams is going to be intense. So let's see how things go as we get to the presentation of the trophy. The AFL gives out that one right there. That piece of hardware is what we are after. Can we bring it to Cincinnati? We'll find out, as the Slash will win the toss. So we will definitely kick this off, as the Arena Bowl is ready to go. Arena Bowl 21 is going to be underway in just a moment. So here we go. Trying to get my stick senses right now. There's a kick that's going to end up way out of bounds. That's going to be a little illegal procedure. Well, I can't breathe today. Sheesh. So might as well start off on the wrong foot, as this is going to be first down. So Scipio and Shaw on the right, Molden will be to the left. Back to pass. DeRozio's going, and he's going to flee for the end zone, and he will be tripped up. Victor Velcro stops him, as DeRozio is probably one of the best running quarterbacks in the league, as he made a huge scamper there, as that was about a 30-yard gain on that one. So here we go. It's going to be first and goal on the second play of the drive, and that's going to be a touchdown as they toss that one out, I believe, to Shaw. So that is going to be in there. So the Rush are definitely going to be a team that we're going to have trouble stopping if they keep this up. As that is going to be up in and good. So the Rush quickly on the board here, 7-0 now, as they do everything they possibly can. As actually Molden was the one that got the pitch on that one. 2 plays, 30 yards, and they score quickly, as this kick will go off the top of the netting, as Rutledge will get no return there. So we're going to have to definitely see how things are going to go here. Back to pass. Throw that one up the middle toward Velcro. He got hung up, but he adjusted his route. Russell found him. That's a first down. Victor definitely happy about that one. That's going to be a first down for this team. So now the ball's at the 21-yard line. So one play and they get a good distance on it. Back to pass here. Rutledge blocked off there. Velcro gets open. He will snag it. And that's another catch for him. They are definitely jamming up Rutledge. So Rutledge is not having any luck getting open over there. But a good play there by Velcro. Victor Velcro's got his second catch already. 2 for 2 for Russell. About 32 yards on the day at the moment. And that's after drive 1. Rutledge going to get a step here. And he will drop it as he collides with the wall. In and out of the hands, incomplete. May try something a little different here since we're in short yardage. Burns is out there, so Joseph Burns could have a reason to be the recipient. There's a pass to Rutledge. He will catch that and go out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Beautiful catch there by him. Now we got to see if we can do something short. And it's going to be a handoff, and DeJuan Moss goes straight up the gut in the end zone for the touchdown. DeJuan Moss scores yet again. DeJuan Moss has been a surprise, as he had some trouble early in the year, just like the team did. Everybody had to shake everything off and allowed everybody to get their head on straight, everybody to be focused. And DeJuan Moss has not really had too many problems in running the football lately anyway. That's a 1-yard run for Moss. 5 plays, 47 yards. Took the Slash a little longer to get there, but they got there, and this ball game's tied up at 7. Now Chicago to get the football back. As that is going to be a straight kick. Homebreaker will kick that one. That will go off the pole there. And Dantzler's going to run a guy over as he gets tackled at the 12. First down now for Chicago. DeRozio going to lead the team back out there. See what they can do here. Kessinger right behind him, just in case he's needed. And they will go back to pass here. It's going to be a good throw to the right, and nearly snagged there, but a good catch, and he will go out of bounds. 7-yard gain. So very good catch there. Does that look like them? Let's see. Shaw might have been the recipient there. And here we go. And that's going to be a run there. And DeRozio's going to get maybe a yard there as Cornelius Bonner found him and took him down at the 20. 3rd and 2 now. As that is something I am not used to having to face in this game, is a scrambling quarterback. At least not one as effective as DeRozio has been so far. Scipio Shaw and Molden out there. Scipio goes in motion. They're going to hand that off. Or no, DeRozio going to try to take it himself, and that's going to be a loss. Good tackle there, as that is going to make it 4th down as Big V is pumped up. And the defense is trying to stand strong here as they've done all year. So 4th and 3. All options for the playbook are in here. Molden to the right, Sean Scipio to the left. Let's see what they do here on 4th down. DeRozio looking. That one's going to be picked off. Cornelius Bonner's got that one as he was watching the football the whole way. Now it's time for the rush to play defense, and the coach is trying to psych them up. So let's see how things go this time, as that was a great turnover there. So Bonner with the interception there, definitely going to open some things up here. So 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal on the 7. Back to pass here. So look for Bonner in the corner, and he will get that touchdown. Cornelius Bonner. And now with that score, Cincinnati will take the lead for the first time in the Arena Bowl. So here we go. Definitely good so far. Had to make a little bit of adjustment here on the camera. I may be making some more here in a moment, but for whatever reason, I just don't feel like it's lined up properly, as that'll be no good. That'll go off the net, as my stick skills are going to kill me in this one if I don't watch it. I suppose that'll be good enough for now, but we'll adjust it later. So 13-7 the score. A 6-yard pass from Russell to Bonner, as Cornelius Bonner scores in the Arena Bowl for the first time. As that kick will be a crooked one as well. Thankfully it'll stay in bounds, and that'll be picked up. Good tackle. Dantzler able to get it out near the 10. Bernard Bailey with the tackle. Checking my camera there, make sure everything is looking good, but I don't know, it's kind of a difficult setup, but hey, it works. Scipio, Shaw, and Molden, receivers out there ready to go, as that is going to be a good throw short. Molden's going to get it, and a good tackle there by Bernard Bailey. So Thomas Viong, Golston, and Harold Vandiver are on the line defensively. Got to see if they can cause some pressure, as that is going to be the first quarter. So after one, Slash lead at 13-7, but they got to stop this rush offense. So here we go. Second quarter now. Vandiver over the right, over the tight end here. That's going to be a good pass there. Oh, catch, and then he lost it. Victor Velcro with a hit in midfield, and that coughed up the football. So 3rd and 3 now. So Molden, Shaw, and Scipio out there. And they'll toss that out to the right. Cornelius Bonner playing a good linebacker role, and that is going to be 4th down. Good stop by him, as now they've got to figure out what they're going to do here on 4th down, 4th and 3. Molden, Shaw, Scipio to the left, but they could run it here. It's Kinsinger. had a chance there, and he's not going to get a chance here. As Van Diver messed him up, he shoved the right end, tight end, backwards and to his right, so he had nowhere to go but up the middle, and that was plugged up thanks to the linebackers, DeJuan Moss and Cornelius Bonner, with huge play there. Back to pass here. Oh, Dan Russell had to get rid of that one quickly as he was looking to Bonner about the time that he got hit. So Joseph Burns is out there now as well, so this could be interesting. Back to pass here. Rutledge is gonna try for it, and oh, that one's caught. Joseph Burns had his head on a swivel and he found it, slid under the football, and made the catch. Beautiful play. He was our original offensive specialist, and we moved him to defense, and then he makes a hot play here. Wow. So Joseph Burns coming in there, took over for Velcro's spot, and he made something happen on offense. This will increase the Slash lead as they cause 2 defensive stops now. And they have not stopped offensively except for the doink off the net from earlier on my bad field goal. That's all right. 20-17, a 13-point lead. A 17-yard pass from Russell bounces off Rutledge and the wall, and it goes straight into Burns' hands. So Joseph Burns credited with the touchdown reception, as that will be a kick toward the corner of the end zone. That will go off the net. And Freeborg is going to make a good tackle on Dantzler. And that's going to be at the 11-yard line. So the Rush have got to try and do something here, as they have been limited. Their first play showed that they weren't limited. Second play just as well, but they've been not really focused at the moment, as that's incomplete. Kevin Snow with the coverage. 2nd and 10 now on the 11-yard line. Sean Scipio to the right. Molden is to the left. Back to pass there. That's going to be a good throw, and that could have very well been a rough of the passer penalties. I tried to lunge at DeRozio and missed him, thankfully. So here we go. Van Diver over Burt now, as he's on that right-hand side of the offense. They're going to throw that one. Molden will get it. Good game, but Bernard Bailey there to stop him shy of the 20. So 4th down now. 4th and 3. As the Rush are 0 for 2 now on 4th down. Will they be able to get it this time? We'll see. As they're going to go back to pass here. Throw that one in. That one's incomplete. Off the back. Shaw couldn't hang on to it. That is going to be an incompletion and a turnover on downs. They're now 0 for 3 on 4th down. So, all right, Velcro, Rutledge, and Bonner are the receivers here. They go back to pass on that one. Bonner's going to make a cut. He's going to be upfield, and he's got just enough distance, just enough speed. He's got it. That's a touchdown. Cornelius Bonner. Now, after that score, the Slash are extending their lead even more, 26-7 at the moment, with the extra point pending here. The Rush are just in trouble in this game. They've got to get some kind of offense going, or be able to at least stop them on defense, as Cornelius Bonner was able to break free from his cover man. An 18-yard pass from Russell to Bonner. Bonner's got 2 scores in this game. He's got more than Rutledge right now, as they've been focusing on Rutledge to keep him contained. They've been doing a good job, but they can't stop everybody, as that kick is going to be a crooked one. That'll go off the corner of the net here. As that is going to be a good stop. Dancer can't get past the big man. As Golston, I believe, was one of the guys that made the tackle. So 1st and 10 on the 10. Chicago, it's now or never. Only 21 yards. Their day has just been very tough as they're going to throw that one to the left. That's caught. Molden's going to catch it. And both guys are going to go over the wall. 1st down. Or close to it, I should say. So 2 minutes to go in the half. 2nd and 2 on the 18. Sean Scipio to the right, Molden to the left. Molden with that great catch. As that's going to be a sack. Big V. Michael. He got DeRozio big time. I don't know why I said Michael. Thinking somebody else, but that was Thomas Viong. Big V. Thomas Viong embarrassed the tight end there. That'll make it 3rd and 9 now. As that was a good one. Burt might have been the guy that was taken down there. That's going to be a short screen pass. Shaw will get a good gain out of it, but not enough for the first. As that'll be a 5-yarder. 4th and 3 now. They're getting 4th down again. They are 0 for 3 on 4th down. Can they actually get something? Let's see what DeRozio pulls up in the playbook here. As that is going to be back to pass. He's going to throw that one to the right, and it can't be handled. Turnover on downs as that is incomplete as he hit the dasher boards and was falling over it, and they just can't hang on to the football. So ball is going to be on the 17-yard line. Prime field position for the Slash to not only increase the lead, but to pretty much seal it after the first half, as that's going to be launched toward the corner, and Rutledge will not get it. Diving attempt by Velcro to try and pull up another miracle, but that one didn't work out. So about a minute left here. A little over a minute. Back to pass here. Uh-oh. Russell's got to throw that one quickly as Bonner will get the catch. As his line melted a bit, and that's going to be the 1-minute warning, but Dan Russell got out of trouble quickly as he was almost destroyed. So 1 minute to go. Bonner, Velcro, and Rutledge are out there. I don't know if I want to put Rutledge on the out route here. Back to pass. We'll throw that one toward Bonner, but that's way out of range. Russell just got rid of it to make sure. So that will be something that we got to work on next time. Field goal attempt here. So this should be about somewhere between a 21 to 26, maybe a 26-yarder here. As McKenzie Homewrecker will line it up. As that will go up, over, and good. 54 seconds left in the half. And that will increase the lead. Cincinnati now leading at 30-7. 26-yard field goal by Homewrecker. They go 4 plays and 6 yards after the turnover on downs, as their defense has showed up today. The rush may still be in the locker room back there as that kicks a bad one. Well, we need to help them out a little bit. That's an illegal procedure. Illegal kicking out of bounds, and then that will put the ball in the 20. So 1st and 10, 54 seconds left on the half, first half of football. As DeRozio is going to see what he can do from here. Back to pass, and he's nailed. As Kissinger has to pick up the fumble. That'll be a loss of yardage there. And Chicago calls a timeout. So Thomas Viong with a hit on DeRozio as he's been pressured all game. And then Kissinger has to pick it up out of the backfield. And he couldn't go nowhere with it. One timeout used by Chicago here stops the clock at 50 seconds. That's all they got left in the first half. They got to try and do something here. Quarterback DeRozio gets away. Viong was harassing him again. That'll be a couple yard gain there, but nothing doing. That'll put him back at the original line of scrimmage at the 20, 3rd and 10. And that is another timeout used by Chicago. Thomas Viong penetrated and was trying to go after DeRozio again, but wasn't able to get him that time. As that is going to be back to pass, and he's going to get hit and drop it again. Thomas Viong in his face. That is going to be an incompletion. And Chicago is actually going to go for the field goal here. Let's see how well this goes. This will be up, and it will be off the net. As Rutledge will get the ball. He's going to get a return here. As Rutledge will get past the 10 out to about the 13. As that was a successful stop yet again for the Slash. The Rush unable to get anything going ever since that first score. As that is going to make it first down now. 38 seconds left in the half. Clock is stopped for the moment. Go back to pass here. Going to launch that one towards Rutledge. Can he get it? No, he can't. Well defended. As that is going to be incomplete. Try to see if we can get the clock running. Rush with one more timeout. As that one will go to DeJuan Moss. He'll get the ball. That'll be a gain. At least a couple there for DeJuan Moss. So that will get the clock going. So probably just let this thing tick down. As we don't really need to rush anything here, to be honest. We don't want to throw an incompletion either to stop the clock. So we'll probably run the ball one more time. And then see if we can line up for a field goal if we don't get the first here. So we'll hike it about probably 10 seconds. All right. Hand off. DeJuan Moss has got it. Could not stiff arm the guy fast enough. That's going to be 4th down. As DeJuan Moss gets that one. And we will call timeout here with 1 second left. So well, with a couple seconds. Okay. Either way. Well, the ball is going to travel good enough here. So, ball on the 21-yard line. This should be a pretty good one here. It'll be about a 43, 44-yard field goal, I believe. That should be a straight kick. McKenzie Homebreaker will kick that one up, over, and good. So 3 more points. Cincinnati Slash leading the Arena Bowl 33-7 over the Chicago Rush. As the cheerleaders are dancing and showing their approval to their Slash football team. Beautiful, beautiful game so far for the Slash in this one as we take a look at some of the stats. 33-7 the score. Slash have not really had a whole lot of offense as they've had 93 yards passing, 10 yards rushing. The Rush, 30 yards passing, 31 yards rushing. So DeRozio, for whatever reason, is having a bad day today. It has not been really good as both teams barely over 100 yards. As we look here, this is the story for the Rush. 0 for 5 on 3rd down. 0 for 4 on 4th down. Slash are also 0 for 2 on 3rd down. So, 1st and 2nd down is where these teams have been living and dying. As Slash have had a couple penalties against them in this game, but nothing spectacular. As DeRozio has got a 21.5 rating, 35 yards on the day, 1 interception. He's 5 for 12 for 41% completion and 1 sack, while Dan Russell, 122.6 rating, 93 yards, 3 touchdowns. He is 7 for 12 on the day for 58% completion. He has not been sacked yet, so that's been the good thing. We will be right back to the second half of the Arena Bowl, and we will see who's going to be crowned champions. We'll be right back. So here we go for the second half of football. The Slash dominating the Arena Bowl, 33-7 As this kick is going to be off the net here, Rutledge will get a chance at it. And it's going to be a good return here out to past the 12, about the 12-yard line, I should say, past the 10. Ball's going to be on the 13-yard line, so it'll be first down. And the Slash are going to see what they can do offensively here. 103 yards so far out of 15 plays. The Rush have only got 60 on a few more plays. So that's going to be back to pass there. Rutledge is going to get a step. He's going to break a tackle. And he's gone. Touchdown. Cincinnati Slash as Rutledge able to keep his feet churning, stays upright, and he crosses the plane for a touchdown. Now he gets his feet chopped out from underneath him. Good night. So Cincinnati now going to push past 40 if this extra point's good. A 32-point lead right now that the Slash have. I would say that's pretty comfortable at the moment, as that is going to be up in and good. So the score after that one, 40-7, Chicago. Love the city. Love some of the sports teams there. Not really happy with this one, though. 37-yard pass from Russell to Rutledge. They only needed one play, and they got it. But, oh my goodness. The Rush are falling apart quickly. If they don't get something going on offense here, they're going to fall so far behind they won't be able to do nothing, as that will be a touchback as it goes out of bounds. So 1st and 10 on the 5-yard line. See how well they do here. Molden to the right. Shaw's going to take off here. Says a good throw there. And Bernard Bailey over there, one of the guys that made the play, as that is going to fall incomplete. They have not completed many passes today at all, as DeRozio is just struggling. The biggest play he had all day was that rush he had in the first quarter. Back to pass. Here's going to throw that one short, and Velcro will hit Scipio and stop him just shy of the marker. So 3rd and 1 now. Ball on the 14-yard line. This could be the first chance they get to get a first down. Time of possession has been pretty even for both teams, but it's really not been that kind of story today. Kissinger can't go anywhere. Bonner and DeJuan Moss tag team for the tackle. Both the linebackers say no. So again, no conversion on 3rd down. It is 4th and inches. Can they actually convert? We will see here. Man in motion. They're gonna try and run it. And DeRozio's finally gonna do something. And he's down. Oh no. He hurt his shoulder, and they do not have a backup quarterback. I'm going to take a moment to look at their roster, but I don't think they have a backup quarterback. Okay, so normally I go back to the field and everything like this, but I'm going to show this to you guys. This is our team. We've got Russell, we got Scott as our backup quarterback, but the Rush do not have a backup quarterback. Matt DeRozio is the only quarterback they have. The only other guy that they have, they will bring into the field is Dan France, and he is not got an arm. So we should be able to hold them off. This is going to be interesting. If DeRozio is hurt for longer than a few plays, this is going to be trouble for them. The Rush, injured all around, is probably going to be what cost him, as France will be back there to try and see if he could do something with this offense. As he is going to go back to pass, he's going to get hit. Shaw will make the catch, but it's a short one. And it looked like Joseph Burns made the tackle. 3 yards on that catch. 2nd and 7 on the 21. Shaw, Scipio, and Molden still out there. France going to see if he can do something here this time, as he gets rid of that one quickly to Scipio. And that'll be about a yard. Good tackle by the D-back. 3rd and 5 now. As they're going to have to try and play some smart plays here. And there we go. Shaw takes off now. As that is going to be a big hit there. Thomas Viong hits him, and then Vandiver made sure he went to the grass. As that is going to be, that's going to be that. It's going to be 4th and 5 now. As France still out there. But it is 4th down. They've got to get something going here. As that is going to be over the middle. Scipio's got it. Good throw. That's going to be a 1st and goal situation now for them. Can the kicker actually throw a touchdown pass? We'll find out. He might be the guy right now. Even though he can't bomb this thing downfield. Jason Johnson comes in now for the tired Big V. As Viong will sit down and take a break for a minute. As that is going to be a sack. Jason Johnson with a sack. I was actually going to defend the pass. As actually DeRozio got back out there. He seems like he's fine, but he comes in only to get nailed. 2nd and goal of the 13. So Franz held down the fort for a bit to help the team drive, but now DeRozio's got to finish this off. Back to pass here. Johnson tries to do something there. That is incomplete, as that one all kinds of bouncing around there. 3rd and goal. Ball's on the 13-yard line, so they got to make something happen here. Johnson's still in there. Barnes coming in now as Golston's still up the middle there on D-line. DeRozio back to pass. He's going to launch it to the left, and Shaw's got it. Twisting, turning, grabbing. Touchdown. That's the first touchdown of the half for the Rush. As they're finally able to get something here. Look like they wore down the defense there as France now goes back to his usual duties of kicking. As he did help lead this drive down and kept it alive with a bunch of short passing there. He did a good job. 1:05 left in the 3rd quarter. 13-yard pass from DeRozio to Shaw. That's their 2nd score. 11 plays, 51 yards. And they get it as that one will go flying out of bounds. So that'll be at the 20. Let's see how things go this time. Back to pass here. Russell going to launch that one. That will be caught in the back of the end zone. Davian Rutledge with another one. Touchdown Slash. This Slash team is not playing right now. They are lighting up the scoreboard. They are playing hard-nosed defense. As that will put the lead back up where it was. As that is up in and good. Now 47-14 the score. A huge 33-point lead for this Slash team. And there's not a lot left for the Rush. They have got to score quickly. And they've got to score often. As that is going to be a good kick there. Homebreaker will put that one off the net. As that'll actually bounce off the pole there. A good tackle there. As he gets it out to the 5, 1st and 10. So no better than a touchback there. As that one banked off the pole. 3rd quarter coming to an end. And this game doesn't look to be in the grasp of the Rush at all. Back to pass here. As that is going to be a short dump off to Molden. He will get that. Cornelius Bonner with a stop. So good game, about 4 there. 2nd down. As that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Slash dominating this game, 47-14 over the Rush. One more quarter to go. And then we will crown our ArenaBowl champion. Can the Slash hang on? We'll find out. Scipio and Shaw to the right, Moulton to the left. DeRosio's got to make something happen as Shaw takes off. And DeRosio's going to try to use his feet. Bonner, with his head on a swivel, catches the quarterback sneaking, trying to get away, but that'll be a short gain. 3rd and 3 now. Ball's on the 12-yard line. They got to get to the 15 for a first. Scipio and Shaw to the right, Moulton to the left. DeRozio with Kissinger back there behind him. Back to pass. He'll throw that one short. Moulton's got it. And Cornelius Bonner with a stop at the 20. That's a first down. One of the few times they've actually converted on 3rd down, as the numbers have not been there for them today. 160 yards passing for the rush in this, or for the Slash in this one. Rush have got a lot less, as that is an incompletion. Victor Velcro over there to stop that one. So 2nd down now. Shaw couldn't, or see, Scipio couldn't come up with that catch there, as that is going to be back to pass there. And DeRozio is going to take off, and Bonner all over him. That's a yard gain. That's about it. 3rd and 8 now, as the defense has been holding so far. Jason Johnson coming in now as he takes over for Vion. Vion going to get a bit of a rest. There's a throw short, and it's incomplete off the hands there, as Scipio could not hang on. And there's a penalty, as it looks like they're going to call that one an unnecessary roughness. Okay, we'll continue the drive. Ball on the 19-yard line, 1st down. See what DeRozio can do this time. That's a short drop, and Bonner's got it. And he drops the ball. Kissinger picks it up. Oh, wow. Good one there. Bonner couldn't hang on. Checking the replay there, looking to see if what happened on that one. Bonner dropped the dumb thing, but you can't challenge in this, so oh well. So ball's going to be on the 20-yard line. Fresh set of downs here. So that helped out, as that is going to be a short drop there. Moulton's going to get it, and he'll get free for a moment. But then Burt called for holding, so that'll back him up 10 yards. Burt definitely not happy about the call there, as everything's going against him at the moment. So that'll push them back to their old territory. 1st and 20 now. As Inertal, Alfonso, and Dantzler out there, they will try to see what they can do. As that is thrown to Alfonso. He's got it. Good gain there. I'll make it 2nd and 13. As everybody's wore out. Dantzler to the far left, and Earl and Scipio out there. Scipio to the inside, as Scipio goes in motion. Throws that one short. Dantzler's got it, as that is another holding penalty, so Earl's catch will be negated. So the rush coach talking with the officials on that call. He didn't like it. That's 2nd and 17 now. So Shaw, Dantzler, and Scipio out there. Shaw actually back out there now after a good rest. That's going to be a short drop. Shaw gets the catch and passes the 20. So still a little ways to go. 3rd and 9. 19-yard line, 3rd down. 98 yards passing for the rush. Back to pass here. Throwing that one to the left. Scipio's got it, and that's a 1st down. As that was a great catch by him. That'll be 1st and goal now. The Slash trying to hang on. They're bending at the moment. So Scipio, Shaw to the left. And there they go. They're going to toss that one to the left. And Pearson on top of him That'll be a yard game. And oh, another penalty. Eason called for holding. That is the third holding penalty on this drive. Apparently New Orleans want the Slash to walk away with this one. They are embarrassed about Chicago at the moment. But oh my goodness. First and goal from the 14-yard line. Scipio and Shaw to the left, Molden back out there to the right. As DeRozio is going to throw that one over the middle, and Joseph Burns lunging and swats it. Incomplete. Beautiful defense there as Joseph Burns reached out and knocked that one down. He said no. DeRozio's got to make something happen here. He's been doing pretty decent this drive, but can he do something here? As Shaw makes the catch and taken down at the 1. Woo! That was a good play. He almost broke it. DeJuan Moss talking some trash to him. Oh man, what a game this has been. Third and goal on the 1. Shaw with his 5th catch now, 43 yards on the day. He's got a touchdown. Let's see what they do. They're going to hand off, and no, Kissinger can't be stopped as he goes over the middle, steps over a guy, and that's a touchdown. So that'll put them at the 20 mark. They still got a long ways to go. As Kissinger dancing away, and no, Joseph Burns took offense to that. So now 1:44 left in the game. As France will try to see if he can add some points as he adds one extra one there. 47-21 is the score. And Chicago going to see if they can get an onside kick here. 96 seconds worth of clock. As Kissinger gets a 1-yard run. 9 plays, 13 yards. And the penalties back them up consistently as Bernard Bailey gets his hands on the ball for the first time today. So first and goal now. DeJuan Moss and Kissinger have got a touchdown now for the fullbacks. As we'll see if we can get Moss another carry here. He's going to get that one. And that'll be a few yards there. So 1:20 left on the clock. That's all there is in this game. All right, we'll hike it on this one, and they won't have much time left in this one. Toss that one out to the left, or to the right, I should say. Trying to juke left and got maybe a yard there. That was going to be it there. That'll be the 1-minute warning as we get down to third and goal. And we'll see if we can put this one in there. Bonner, Rutledge, and Velcro are the targets out there for Dan Russell. Back to pass here. We'll throw that one to Bonner. He's got it. And then he stepped on the line. So that is going to be incomplete. Thought we had it, but that's going to be okay. Cornelius Bonner, player of the game in this one here. As that is actually a good surprise and a welcome thing there. Throw that one toward Bonner and no go there. That'll be a turnover on downs. That's okay though, as we keep them pushed back. 52 seconds left in this game. Ball's on the 6. Sean Scipio to the right, Molden to the left. Let's see what DeRozio can do here. That's going to be a good throw, as that is Molden with the catch. Bonner with a tackle there, as they're going to no huddle this. 42 seconds left on the clock. This game is pretty much over now. Shaw takes off. It's going to be a good throw to the right. Shaw's got it. He'll be down in midfield. 33 seconds left. That is 58 yards now for him as Chicago finally calls a timeout. Ball on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 here for the Rush. But they're just pretty much trying to save face with some kind of points here, as that's a good short throw, but no catch there. Incomplete, as Scipio could not hang on. 2nd and 10 now, 28 seconds left, and the clock stopped. See what they do here on 2nd down. Back to pass, DeRozio throws that one and picked off. Victor Velcro's got that one. Velcro's been doing good today. He started things off on the offensive side, and he gets a pick in this one. Intercepted there by Victor Velcro. Good return as well as he gets out to the 15. So the Cincinnati Slash are going to walk away the ArenaBowl champions in this one. As I picked the absolute wrong direction on that one, but you know what? We'll call an audible here. Why not? Rutledge, Velcro, and Bonner out there. Back to pass here. Ooh, guy had to throw that one quickly. Russell had to end up spiking that one into the ground, incomplete. As I called an audible there, that was not a bad play, but a lot of pressure there. Did not allow for anything on that one. Back to pass here. That's a good pass to Bonner. Bonner's got it inside the 5 to about the 1. 1st down. Let's try one more toss here to Moss, as that is the 8th catch now for Bonner. As that is going to be a good toss, and DeJuan Moss is in there again. Touchdown, Cincinnati Slash. That's the game, people. That just cemented everything. 53 points in this game in the ArenaBowl. The ArenaBowl was their game today, as the last few seconds on the clock will be for the kickoff here. The Rush have no shot now, as 2 seconds left on this one. 54-21 is what the final score is going to be, unless there's a kick return here. I'm going to kick this as high as possible. We'll see what happens here on that one. That will go drifting way out of bounds. That'll be illegal procedure. So why not? Give them a shorter field. 2 seconds to go in the game. And the Cincinnati Slash are your ArenaBowl champions. Back to pass there, and that one's going to be off the net. And that is going to be a catch touchdown. Joseph Burns couldn't stop him. Scipio with a... That is going to be it. So the final score should be 54-28. With Cincinnati ending the day with 54 points on the board. They win it and are the ArenaBowl champions. Cincinnati Slash beat the Chicago Rush 54-28. As this was a game to remember, the ArenaBowl champion, Cincinnati Slash, as they walk away, big winners in this one. The second half of the season was the better half. Joseph Burns tripping over the wall there. That was just a game that just was not anything other than a big, huge disappointment for the Chicago Rush. As Russell holding up the ArenaBowl trophy, lifted up by Van Diver, as Van Diver was there. As we will go over the stats for the game. This is how the ArenaBowl shaped out for the teams. 54-28. The Slash with 173 yards passing, 16 rushing, 174 yards passing for the Rush, 42 rushing yards. As the Rush did everything they possibly could. Second half was a lot better as they were 5 for 12 on third down at the end of it. Slash 0 for 3. The Rush finally able to get a couple of times on fourth down. They were 2 for 6 on the day. And the 3 penalties there at the end there for the Rush pretty much just allowed the time to just burn off the clock, as they had the time of possession in this game, but it was for nothing. As Dan France actually with a huge passer rating, 89.6, 24 yards on the day for him. He was 3 for 4, as he did way better than his quarterback. As Matt DeRozio, 16 for 31 on the day, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He had 159 yards, 50.3 rating on the day. DeRozio also sacked a couple times. Dan Russell, though, 128 rating, 173 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, 10 for 18 on the day for 55% completion. He did not get sacked in this game. So the D-line and the O-line doing much better in this second half of the season. As we check out now the rushing, DeRozio ended up at 37 yards total on the day. He had the 8 attempts, and he ended up getting that 28-yarder that really set him up for the first score. Kissinger, 4 attempts, 3 yards. Molden, though, 1 attempt, only 2 yards. He did get a touchdown, though, as Kissinger also got a touchdown. As DeJuan Moss, 6 attempts on the day, 16 yards, one of the better days for him. 2 touchdowns on the day, no fumbles from him, so thankfully on that one. As we look at the receiving numbers here, Molden, Shaw, and Scipio all with 6 catches. 37 yards, 58 yards, and 81 yards for Molden, Shaw, and Scipio. Shaw and Scipio with a touchdown, while Alfonso came in and was able to get a catch for 7 yards as well on that one. Ball was passed around a lot today. Bonner with the most receptions in the game. He had 43 yards and 2 touchdowns. Rutledge, 3 catches for 81 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Victor Velcro, 2 catches for 32 yards. And then Joseph Burns, the 1 catch for 17 yards on that miracle that popped off the wall for him. As for the blocking, the Rush had all the blocking today as Moore came in. He was probable, but he fought through the injury. 4 pancakes on the day, 2 for Bird, Scipio, and Shaw, with Kissinger and Eason, as well as Dancer also getting 1. The sacks allowed were Eason and Kissinger, who allowed those. Defensively for the Rush, Itu Molden with 4 tackles, 2 for Scipio, Wicks, and Belsaith, as well as Robinson getting a couple, as DeRozio with a tackle and Eason also with a tackle. As for the Slash, Cornelius Bonner all over the place. He had 11 tackles, only missed 1. He also had 2 interceptions on the day, as Victor Velcro also ended up with an interception. 5 tackles as well. 5 tackles for Bernard Bailey. Jason Johnson with 2 tackles and a sack in this one. Joseph Burns, and then Barnaby Freeborg and DeJuan Moss with 2 tackles as well. Then Thomas Villon with a sack. Kevin Snow with a tackle. Eric Golston with a tackle as well, as Van Diver also had a tackle and a missed opportunity. And then sadly, Onomatopoeia did not really have anything in this game except for a pass deflection. As usually I don't look at the pass deflections, but we'll see Burns pretty much with a couple, and then everybody else seemed to have one, it seemed like, at least on the D-backs. As for the field goals in this one, Franz missed the only attempt that he had, which was just under 50 yards. He could not get it. Got the extra points, but just was not his day. As McKenzie Homewrecker, the longest hit was a 45-yarder, as he hit 1 from under 50 yards and then 1 from under 30. So definitely a good day for Homewrecker, as he was definitely helping in this one. So the ArenaBowl champions are the Cincinnati Slash. A good game by them. They were able to come out on top and not only come out on top, but also showcase a dominating performance. So I appreciate you guys watching. The next step for this one is going to be Season 3. We'll be looking to see what kind of changes we'll have to make to the team, but we'll try to see if we can hang on to as many guys as possible. But yeah, and as you see on the list there, you see what looks like franchise cut short without the S and the E. That is going to be the next thing that I do, is I have created 19 cupcake teams and then 19 beasts of players, and we're going to see how well the AFL looks after that as I get to saving all of my data here. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoy the content. Like and subscribe if you do. Let me know what you guys want to see in some of the next episodes. But yeah, we got ourselves a really, really good look for next season. We'll see how well the team turns out. Hope you have a great rest of your day. May God bless you.